Good morning. I'm going to talk about prepping this morning. And this afternoon, I'm going to go out there, and it's almost afternoon. I'm going to go out there and unload my ambulance, and we'll be talking about getting ready to go camping or traveling or whatever you want to call it. Because I got to go to the doctor Monday. And get that squared away. I also got to pay my internet bill Monday. It's all that's come in so far. I like to get paid up to date before I run off for a couple of weeks or a week. Well, preppers have a great dilemma. But I think the number one thing is getting in shape. I mean, I've looked back over the years of my long life, and old times were harsh. I mean, you had to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, milk the cows. I lived on a dairy. I'm guilty. I lived on a dairy. So all that stuff, you had to feed and water and make sure everything was taken care of, secure the milk, and then when that was over with, we had a little old schoolhouse we had to go. And yes, we walked 1.5 miles uphill both ways. Not quite, well, yeah, it was about 2 miles. No, wait a minute. It was a mile. Sort of uphill and downhill and uphill and downhill again until you get there. It's called Catshaw School. It ain't there no more, by the way. The old dugout cellar fell in, and the old wooden schoolhouse burnt down. I think it burnt down and fell in. Probably fucking fell in by now. I was out there a long time ago. I'd say 10 years ago it wasn't there. But me and my sister, we went out there at the old cemetery where my folks are buried. It's not very far from there. So we went out there and put stuff on the grave. She visited my brother. I sort of stay out in the yard. He's always condemning me. He said, "You're going to hell, you're going to hell." And after, 50 years of that shit, I got tired of listening. He's not a science person. But being healthy, I think them times have slipped away from us. Now, we put people in the military, or they volunteer, and they get healthy because they don't have to sit up all night like I did last night and talk to a friend and watch YouTube. But getting healthy is the number one thing about prepping. And if you're old like I am, in late 80s, early 90s, one more year, make sure you have your meds. I didn't come think of it. I didn't take this one. Did I? I think it's going to hurt me if I take it again. I know I didn't take it because I didn't open it. And that's my number one meds. I got to get them all refilled. I've only got about, half a year's worth in there. But get yourself as healthy as you can. If you're smoking, quit. If you're drinking over 4 ounces of liquor a day, you better quit or slow down. 4 ounces for the stomach's sake is a good shape. And I do homemade wine. I hadn't made it in a while. I need to start making this more. And it's like 22% alcohol. It's not 3 and 4, 6% and all that crap. It's about 18 to 22. But get yourself healthy. If you can't, get yourself your meds put up. Your diabetes medicine, your metformin, your thyroid medicine. Get plenty of vitamins, vitamin C, multivitamins for men. Doctors got me on calcium pills because I reached that age, osteoporosis age. If you get 90, you got to have calcium pills for your bones. I reached the age. Some women they'll reach the age of at 50, they have to have calcium pills because they gave up most of their calcium from children, birth of children. But get yourself as healthy as possible. Now, are we going to say that there's going to be like Mad Max? Probably not. I don't look for a Mad Max. The world with domination and all this other crap. What I do look for is COVID-19. It's put a harsh deal on a lot of people. Get your property paid for. Get your car paid for. It don't have to be the best house in the world. It don't have to be the best damn car in the world. Now, you ain't keeping up with nobody but yourself. Make sure everything's paid for. Limit your bills just to your utility bills. Don't take on a mortgage or don't take on all this other stuff. I know a lot of people say, well, I ain't got $50,000 to lay down on a house. Well, do the best you can. But always have a second deal. Okay, you had to mortgage your house. But let's say you bought a travel trailer and an old pickup to pull it with you in case shit hit the fan. Like it is, people are moving out into trailers, cars, and vehicles, and tents, whatever. It hasn't been this bad since the Great Depression. So like I said, you've got to get yourself healthy enough, prepared enough. There's ways to get your medicine, extras. Talk to your doctor. Hell, he'll help you. He's a pill pusher anyway. I never met one that wouldn't. I think they get a kickback for how many meds you got you on. And be sensible. Like I said, I've had throat cancer, stage 4. Got over that. I know I ain't got a thyroid, so I have to have these. These are my number 1s. My number 2s would be, it would be my metformin, because I'm a diabetic. But that would change if I had to, wouldn't be able to eat much. And then the other one's my heart medication. Because without this heart medication, which is it's just basically a blood thinner. And then I've got all kinds of vitamins and here's an anti-itch pill. This is an anti-stomach pill because of pills that set the stomach. They got you on about 5 to 8 to 10 medicines time to get my age. In fact, I take the main thing, though, is like I said, you know what you got to take. Make sure you have plenty of them. And then, but a lot of people don't realize that it's going to be hard now. It's going to be hard. Like I was telling my son, I said, son, he's looking for a pickup, and he's looking for a travel trailer, and he's looking for all. I said, well, people will start selling some of this stuff pretty soon because they got to eat. Thank God you ain't going to have to worry about that. And the same way with my kids. So far, everybody that's workable age is working in my family. Education has a lot to do with it, but there's educated people that just not have a job. Their job folded up and went away. Because let's say that they was in the oil field as a geologist or something. Maybe that job's dried up and went away. But be prepared is basically. And the number 1 thing I'd say is make sure your health is on the top notch. And make sure you got plenty of meds. I'm not going to talk long this morning. I've got the pups outside, and my baby girl, Ori's just wadded up in a blanket. He's going to sleep all day. He's decided he ain't going to do crap. Hey, you better come and check me and see if my sugar level's bad. He said, you got a machine. Chase it yourself. He sort of got lazy on that in the last 2 or 3 years. About 2 years. He just does it when he wants to. Well, I've really kept up with my medicines, too, in the last year or 2. So that helps a lot. I'm going to let you guys go. This evening I'm going to get out there and work on circulating and that stuff out of that ambulance. And I started all the vehicles yesterday. That's another thing. Make sure your vehicles are ready to go. Make sure you're up to top notch on all your vehicles. You never know when you might have to use them. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day. We still ain't got the title to that little chorus, so there it's just in limbo. Talk to you later.